Welcome or welcome back to Davy's Custom Designs. Um, I'm a little sick today, but I have to deliver this make, so I wanted to go ahead and get it added. And for this month, I'm going to do June and July's makes together because I decided to work on a Halloween pattern roundup for you guys that I'm gonna release next month in August, which is tomorrow. I'm not releasing it tomorrow, but August starts next month, tomorrow. So I wanted to go ahead and jump on and share this, and then I will come back probably sometime this weekend to record the rest of the makes for June and July. So today I am showing y'all little Revy, the baby dragon, by Snuggle Beans Crochet. Look at those wings. She turned out so beautiful. I used Parfait Plush in teal. The light blue is Forget Me Not, and the purple is Lilac. These eyes, I believe, I don't remember, but I think these are either by Stacy at Stacy Makes or Apple Tree Boutique, or they are by Mom's Stitchetti. I don't remember which one. Yeah, I really don't remember. But she is going home to her new home. She was a custom order, so the colors were picked by the customer. Shannon, I absolutely love your patterns and just how detailed they are. The only thing I did modify is this little stripe that goes down the back because I didn't have any lilac little bunny or fuzzy yarn to match. So we just went ahead and used the regular yarn. And if I did it like the pattern said, it didn't give it enough oomph. So I did a couple different did it a couple different ways. Just did like a couple of stitches down and showed my client, and then I let her choose which way she liked it best, and she liked it like this. And I honestly don't even remember what I did. It looks like I chained 3. Looks like I single crochet, chain 3, and then I can't tell if I single crocheted, and then I just did that all the way down just to give it a little extra volume. But she is gorgeous. I'm sad to see her go because she's been keeping me company, and she is so beautiful. I absolutely love the colors, and the eyes went perfectly. So, Christy, I hope you love her. And I am going to run her to her new home, and then I'll catch back up with you guys. Hey guys, I'm back. I delivered Revy, and she absolutely loved her. She said it was a her. I'm not sure what she named her yet, but I'm sure I'll find out. So I'm going to continue on with my June and July makes in no specific order. I'm still sick, so I will stop and restart if I have a coughing fit. The first up was a test I did for Chronically Abby, and it is a little Charmander. I did him in Parfait Plush in yellow, white, tangerine, and then this is just worsted weight red heart yarn from Walmart brushed out. And the eyes were by Mom Stitchetti. There's that one. Then the second one is also a test. It is a No-So Ninja Frog by Nerdy Knots by Carrie. He is so cute. His little elbows and his chunky thighs. His chunky thighs. He just looks like, matter of factly. But he is in Parfait Plush in yellow, white, and navy, and light pink. Get some navy fuzz. Then I had another test for Chronically Abby. This one was for Mew. I absolutely love how he turned out, his tail. I did him in Parfait Plush in Cotton Candy, and these eyes are by Mom Stitchetti. They're beautiful. Then this one was also a pattern test. I promise I didn't put all the pattern tests first. This one is for KP Crochet Creations, and it is Arnie, the Ankylosaurus, and he is so precious. The detail of this guy is absolutely amazing. Parfait Plush in cream, iris for the purple, teal, and grapefruit. And these eyes were by Mom Stitchetti. This is the same color that was on Mew, just with black pupils instead of the blue. It's crazy how just the different colored pupil can make them look so different. This guy was time consuming, but so worth it. Then next up, sorry y'all, is my pattern, the Cupcake Kitty. And I have him in Parfait Chunky and the Parfait Pom Pom. And this is the Pom Pom Let's Glow. And this is the Chunky and Classic Blue. And the eyes are by me. Patterns by me. And he is available now on Etsy, or there is a free YouTube tutorial. I plan on making a shorter version for people who don't like to sit and watch through the chit chatty video. Then I also have him in Parfait Plush in the color Spearmint. Spearmint and Toffee. And these eyes are from Stacy. Oh, there we go. From Stacy Makes at Apple True Boutique. She doesn't have her Eye Candy Club anymore on Patreon, but she does sell on WhatsApp. And so make sure to follow her so you know when she's going to be on there. I made this one in the Parfait or Premier Chanel Basics and Parfait Plush. This is the hot pink. And what was this one? I'm trying to think. I think I wrote it down. Let me look. Sorry. I didn't write which tie-dye it was. I just put tie-dye. So it's the Basics tie-dye. And these eyes were also from Stacy. Pretty shiny purple eyes. And we embroidered his little nose instead of putting a safety nose on it. My safety noses, I just got a big old pack off of Amazon. And then the one that I made for the tutorial is in the Pom Pom in Neon Nights and Tangerine. And we crocheted his little nose on, and I 3D printed these eyes. So cute. I was feeling Halloweeny. Okay, and then we have Pearl, the swirly snake from Stacy Makes Apple Tree Boutique. This was her free Patreon little freebie. Ooh. He's so cute and no sew. This is Parfait Plush in the chartreuse with 12mm safety eyes, and I love the little eye divots. Then I have another tester I did is Mini Caillou by Nerdy Knots by Carrie. And he turned out so cute. I used Parfait Plush in yellow, black, poppy, and toffee. And you just embroider his little eyes on. Perfect little size. With all my little Pokemon like this, I plan on 3D printing Pokeballs and putting them in Pokeballs for people. Sorry. Then I did a test for Stacy. Stacy Makes Apple Tree Boutique. And I made her pint-sized raccoon. And is he not just precious? Look at that tail. The shaping of it. So cute. I used Feels Like Bliss. And it's in the white and the charcoal. I forgot what the light gray is, but then the light gray. These eyes are eyes that I made. This brown eyes. He's so soft. This is no sew. Oh, and the safety nose is from Amazon. Oh, y'all, I'm so sorry. My throat is killing me. Then I had another test that I did for hanging bridge gifts. And I love Zelda. I grew up, I've played, I think, all but one since the original Nintendo, if that tells you my age. And she posted this little link. I put weighted beans in him, so he is a hefty boy. He's a little heavy. I used Parfait Plush, and I believe this is classic blue, or maybe just blue. I have teddy bear, your toffee, cream, shell, and your mustard. And these eyes were done by Stacy at Stacy Makes. They match his little blue tunic perfectly. And then you couldn't have Link without his shield. So I 3D printed this shield. And his sword. And now he's complete. And when he's not in battle, I just hook it on his little belt right here. I actually have a whole Zelda tattoo right here. I love Zelda that much. Then I made Pepper the Possum by Snuggle Beans Crochet with ginormous eyes. Look at his little fingers. His big long tail. He's so cute. So this is in Parfait Plush in white, seal, and cotton candy. And these eyes were by, I believe these, the way they're sticking out, I think these were by the Celestial Homebody. Let me look. They were either the Celestial Homebody or Mom's Stitch Eddie. I can't remember. I need to do better with that. And I do use the weighted pellets in them. I used it in this guy too. I also have to restock on these. Made Pogo the Possum by Pink Tomato Crochet. This is a free pattern. This is just the one that I keep in stock for my craft fairs. He is in Parfait Plush, in seal, white, cotton candy, and black. And these are just 12mm eyes off of Amazon. These are black. These have a dark gray / black glitter disc in them. Gotta make a couple more still. And I made 2 of these because I had one made and I posted it in a vendor group on Facebook, and I ended up selling 3, so I had to make 2 more. The other 2 have already shipped. This one is shipping out tomorrow. I had an issue getting yarn, so, but it is the Playful Night Fury by Shannon at Snuggle Beans Crochet. It's loops and thread because Parfait took 2 weeks to ship my yarn, but loops and threads chenille yarn in black, and then Parfait Plush in poppy. And the eyes were made by me. They glow in the dark. I'm still obsessed with this pattern every time I make it, just the detail and the way the stitches make the curve in the tail. And if you haven't made this pattern, you should. There's lots of sewing, but it's worth it. You're going to have sewing for a very detailed pattern. There is that guy. He's going to his new home tomorrow. And also by Shannon, I made the mini baby night dragon in Parfait plush in black and poppy. These eyes are by Stacy at Stacy Makes Apple Tree Boutique that I purchased from her on the WhatsApp. And they're the perfect little dragon eyes. I had made one of him for my summer craft fair that I do every year, and it sold. And I had a mom come back and she said, I told my daughter she could have it, but she had to work for it. Do you have another one? No, I only had the one. So I went ahead and made two, and I plan on trying to get probably at least one more made before all my craft fairs start. The end of this month through November, I have a bunch. So I got two of them done. Both these eyes are from Stacy. And then sorry. So cute. So then you can't have the Night Furies without a Light Fury. This is the first Light Fury I've made, just because, you know, everybody likes to come put their hands on your stuff, which it's soft. I want to do the same thing. So I don't really try to do a whole lot that's just white. But she turned out so precious. And these eyes are by Stacy. Stacy Makes, that I purchased off of her WhatsApp. And this is Shannon's mini toothless spook pattern. All of them are like super solid with beans. Like, I had to shove that. I'm surprised I didn't get holes, because I mean, it is stiff. All right. And then I am part of Allie Crochet's Patreon, and she did a underwater themed pageant. So she gives us time to make something. You can make something new, or you can enter something that you've already made that you really love. Well, I decided I wanted to make something big, and let me tell you, it turned out big. But this is my mermaid I made and entered into the pageant. I did put foam rollers in her arms so that you can move her arms how you want. The back of her shirt, her hair. She is almost 3 feet tall. She's a big girl. A big girl. I used Parfait plush for her, and I used a pattern that was written for worsted weight yarn. You can find it on Etsy. It's by Daisy Tiny Things Crafts. Excuse me. And it is the mermaid with a unicorn, or a unicorn mermaid. because she also has like a little headband that has little unicorn ears and a unicorn horn to go on her. I could have done that, but I liked her the way she was. I didn't want to take away from any of this. But she is parfait plush in the shell, spearmint, lilac, yellow, bubblegum, and then her eyes are by Mom Stitchetti. No, her eyes are by the Celestial Homebody. I'm so sorry. These are by Katie at the Celestial Homebody, and I do love these pastel eyes. This is that faux fur yarn off of Amazon. I just thought she needed some eyelashes, and I put a little bit of blush on her, but she turned out super cute. And she ended up, if I remember correctly, she got the most votes in all categories. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a cough. So that was my big make. And then I have two more things that aren't typically what I make. I made a little newborn Afghan that I still need to tuck that tail in. And I made a little newborn baby Afghan. I was debating if I wanted to add more layers to the border. But this was a free pattern on YouTube. I don't like watching YouTube tutorials, so I tend to just go buy the pattern. So I got it off of Etsy. It is the One Skein baby blanket by Crochet Glinda, and I used the Lion brand Mandala 248D. They don't have a color on it, but it has some really pretty pinks in it. Oh, I got it right here. This one. Oh, this is the one I used. I kind of wish I would have cut out maybe the purple and the blue on the bottom. Well, that was actually where I started. So, and maybe start it there and then cut out some of this yellow and got some pink in there. But I might just make another one. The stitches are beautiful though. Those stitches turned out beautiful. And then last thing I have to show y'all is a little cardigan that I decided to make my son's friend. One second. Oh me. I'm over being sick. I don't know what it is. But my almost 3-year-old's friend, they've pretty much grown up together, and she loves Bluey. I still need to sew the buttons on, but I made her this little cardigan, and it turned out so cute. Love the colors. So once again, this cardigan is a free YouTube tutorial. It doesn't tell you to change the colors like this, but you just make it just like you would, like she says on there, because then you put it together. But I did purchase it off of Etsy. It is the Granny Square Hexie Cardigan by Pearl for Fun. It does not come with the pockets. These little pockets I also got off of Etsy. I think it was, yeah, I got them off of Etsy, and they were by Stitch Please 2024. She has little noses on hers. I don't know if I'll probably add noses. but I used Premier, the anti-pilling everyday DK yarn. It's kind of heavy, but it is super soft, and it worked up really nicely. It took a long time because I'm not used to making that, and I get bored with making just the same thing over and over, or doing the same thing over and over. That's why I like making plushies. But we got her done, and I love her, and I want to make myself a cardigan. But realistically, is it something I'd stick to and finish? Or is it something that's going to sit there and collect dust, and I'm going to say I'm going to finish eventually and never finish? I have started a Zelda blanket for my son, and it's a corner to corner, and I've never done corner to corner before. It's completely different Grafkin style that I would like to work on and get done by Christmas for him, but realistically, I don't know if that's going to happen. Maybe in the next video, I'll show y'all what squares I get done, kind of hold me a little accountable for it. But with all these markets coming up, I just don't know if I'll have the time to commit to it. But that is all I have for you guys. Look how cute they are. That's all I have for y'all. And if you can like and subscribe, that'd be great. If there's anything special you'd like to see, let me know. I will link all the patterns in the description. The next videos will be the shorter tutorial for the kitty cat cupcake, and I'm also working on a fall/Halloween pattern roundup. I'm hoping to get at least 12 patterns done for it. I'm about halfway to 12. A lot of them are free, some are paid. And then also, I am working on my pup cake, which is going to be like the kitty cupcake, but it's going to be a puppy. I made the first one up. His ears turned out great. I love his ears. He's cute and all. I'm just not happy with his nose. I'll show you the first one when I show y'all when I figure out how I want it. And that will be a free pattern on my Instagram when I get done with it. So that's just a few things y'all have to look forward to. But it's been a fun. Y'all have a great night and happy crocheting. Bye.